Viewers were always quick to come up with smart fan theories about their favorite movies, although it was rare for these theories to actually be confirmed by the creator or actor. While audiences often speculated wildly about different films or franchises, there have been rare occasions where someone involved in the production, or even the events of a sequel, prequel, or spin-off, ended up verifying the theory. This has happened in relationship to small Easter egg details, right up to becoming the cornerstone of future plot points. And as you may have guessed in this video, we will discuss these theories. Albus Dumbledore was gay, confirmed by J.K. Rowling and the Fantastic Beasts series. The incredible perceptive admirers of the Harry Potter franchise read between the lines of both the book and film series to develop a fan theory that posited Albus Dumbledore was a member of the LGBTQ+ community. This theory stemmed from hints that Dumbledore's friendship with Gellert Grindelwald ran much deeper, and that the two actually had a relationship with one another. Following the conclusion of the Harry Potter series, J.K. Rowling revealed in 2007 that the fans were right and Dumbledore was gay, which she later explored further in the Fantastic Beasts prequel film series. Pixar's Cars killed all the humans, confirmed by Cars creative director Jay Ward. Some clever viewers noticed that in Pixar's Cars, the vehicles are still designed to be used by people, but inexplicable, there are no humans. This led to speculation about what happened to them and whether there could be something more sinister going on. This was where Cars creative director Jay Ward weighed in and confirmed a dystopian theory that futuristic intelligent cars became smarter and smarter before one day asking, "Why do we need human beings anymore?" Via Vulture, Ward confirmed they then decided, let's just get rid of them. And that was why there were no humans in Cars. The Pixar Theory, one of the most notorious fan theories in cinema, this spurious hypothesis seeks to situate all films produced by Pixar within the same canonical universe. There's fodder enough to support this idea. Characters are constantly cropping up in other films, in blink and you'll miss 'em Easter eggs. And sure enough, in 2017, Pixar shared a video that seemed to confirm that this theory had legs. With each new release, however, the theory becomes a little bit more tenuous. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, not a reward, but a punishment. Willy Wonka is a sicko. There's no hiding this, of course. The man spends the majority of the film's runtime doling out bespoke punishments to a gaggle of small children. At the end, he rewards the pure-hearted Charlie Bucket with inheritance of his magical chocolate factory. According to this theory, the ending is not a happy one at all. On the contrary, by giving the factory to little Charlie, Wonka punishes him in the worst possible way: to be a dysfunctional, vindictive recluse all his life. This theory puts a grim spin on what was already a prickly, poignant children's tale. Skyfall. Bond revisited another 007-related fan theory here, and a popular one at that. The line of thinking goes that Kincaid, the shotgun-toting Scottish recluse played by Albert Finney in 2012's Skyfall, was in fact a part written for Sean Connery, making the character in fact an older incarnation of Connery's James Bond. The speculation was partly confirmed by director Sam Mendes, who admitted that producers had had a definite discussion about Connery playing the role. What does this all mean? Skyfall more or less ties both Craig and Connery's Bond films into the same universe, and arguably all the other Bond films by extension. Taken as canon, this would confirm the theory that James Bond is nothing more than a code name, that there have been a line of different Bonds taking the role after each other. Jurassic Park. Owen Grady met Alan Grant as a child. At the start of the original Jurassic Park, Dr. Grant, as Sam Neill, scares the bejesus out of a cocksure child using a velociraptor claw. Was this, in fact, the child that grew up to be Owen Grady? Chris Pratt. By the time of Jurassic World? The ages match up, and it would certainly explain Owen's respect for raptors. Pratt, however, has said he doesn't see it. Shrek. Donkey was a Pleasure Island child. The beloved children's animation, Shrek draws from a plethora of classic children's fairy tales, giving them an irreverent 21st century spin. Eddie Murphy's Donkey, however, was one of the few characters not rooted in a famous story. Or was he? Viewers have speculated that Donkey is in fact one of the wayward children from Pinocchio, who is transformed into a donkey on Pleasure Island and sold into slavery. There are nuggets that support this interpretation, of course. The character makes fleeting references to past, seemingly human experiences, and no one seems to have seen a talking donkey before. The Shining, Kubrick's moon landing confession. So deep and labyrinthine were the theories that there was a whole documentary film focusing on some of the biggest ones, called Room 237. One outlandish theory argued that Kubrick had used the film to admit his involvement in faking the Apollo 11 moon landing, and had even used his 1968 film 2001, A Space Odyssey, as a research and development project. The evidence is dubious, naturally. An Apollo 11 sweater, landing pad-esque shapes in the carpet, and Kubrick's right-hand man, Leon Vitali, has described 70 to 80% of Room 237 as pure gibberish. Write in the comments what theory surprised you the most, and we will definitely meet in the next videos.